So the first time that I actually tried to do an in-depth watercolor painting, it went really badly. So now I'm trying to teach myself how to do watercolor good. The first time I did it, it was like with professional watercolors. So you would squeeze them out of the tube like you would with any other paint and then add water to them. This I'm using the Crayola brand, just in the little wells of paint. It's crappy, but it works. Going back to the first painting. So the first painting, I tried adding water to it and it was just so messy and I hated it. And I'm an acrylic girly and oil girly, so I'm used to the thick paint. So when I tried using watercolor and it was so thin and it kept messing up and looking bad and whatever, I just kind of gave up and just was like, I don't care if I'm using the watercolor correctly. I'm just going to use it how I want to. So then I just decided to just take some out of the tube, put it on my palette, and then just use it straight without adding any water to it. So it's just kind of thick and acrylic-y, which is not what you're supposed to do with watercolor. I mean, it's art, so rules are, who needs them? But it's not technically what you're supposed to do to make an actual watercolor painting. So it ended up being this very thick and globby painting look. It didn't look bad, but I mean, it didn't really look like watercolor. My art teacher told me it was more like gouache, which I've never used gouache, so I guess maybe it looked like gouache. So now I'm trying to actually use watercolor correctly. Maybe. I don't know if I'm using it correctly, but it's watercolor, and I'm not using it like acrylic, so I guess step one has been achieved. So I guess if there is a moral to this story, I don't know if there is one, but if there is one, it would be to just make art and have fun. And if you want to get better at a medium, then practice using the medium. But if you're using it wrong, then who cares? Maybe your art teacher, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. As long as you like it.